Joel's birthday coming up. Are you gonna be here too? Hey everybody, this is Boney, as you know. And on Saturday night, it's Joel's birthday! And we're gonna have a special midnight upside down show. Ooh, very scary. And we want your scary stories, and we want you to be there at 9 p.m. Well, if you're in LA, it's 9.
Hey, everybody.
What are you doing here? I'm doing a special secret surprise birthday thing.
Yeah. I'm sorry to interrupt, but
it's about the upside down spectacular.
What's with the birthday music?
It's your birthday. Hey, shorty.
It's
your birthday. Shake
my
it,
birth
shorty.
week.
Shake your bottom. Shake your bottom.
Okay.
Shake it. Yeah, Loretta loves it when you shake it like that.
No. She does
Listen, everybody. We need you to be there Saturday for Joel's birthday. And then, you know what?
What?
Coming up soon, it's the 300th episode!
Yeah, so
Woo!
This Saturday night we have the Upside Down show, the Shadow show, the nighttime 9 p.m. Joel Marshall's birthday horror spectacular. I don't know what it's called. But anyway, that's when it is, 9 p.m.
Hallelujah.
And we're going to have a remote
reporter,
reporter, Jay Patterson, in a real haunted hotel. So that's going to be fun. And then we're going to have Jack Franklin from Jack Does Horror.
Jack Does Horror! It's
tell
so
some scary stories.
Ooh,
I don't know. Todd Lee says he's going to dress up like the Squid Game. So
Squid Game! I've been watching that.
yeah, it's good.
Squid Game.
It's
Circle
horrifying,
square,
actually.
triangle.
Okay.
Shoot you in the head.
And then next week we're going to have a screening of a movie.
Oh, that movie is so good.
Television's Richard Eden
RoboCop.
The television version of RoboCop. Richard Eden is going to be here.
He's an actor.
We're going to screen
He's
a
really
movie
not RoboCop. He's an
callback.
actor. Yes.
So all this is going on, and then
So much
culminating in the 300th episode.
November 9th.
All right. But it's Tuesday, it's lunch therapy. Let's get on with the show. What do you say?
It's your birthday. Hallelujah. It's your birthday.
I'm gonna get myself a modem. 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 Hey everybody, welcome to Lunch Therapy. I've got a special surprise for you today. Let's see who's here. Sugar Rush. Yeah, I don't think Boney does drugs other than marijuana, perhaps. You know, he's always bonging out in the break room, but he could do too much sugar. That's possible. I think he drinks a lot of coffee. Generally, yes. It's a gorgeous background, and I've got a gorgeous co-host with me today, just for the interview, or not the interview, for the game show that we're going to do. We're going to do a game show. We're going to do it pretty close to the top of the show. But of course, we have to breathe. And I have this beautiful background right here to help us breathe. It's not a woman meditating in the rain, but it certainly feels the same. In through the nose, out through the toes. Hold it. Let it go. Just say no to fentanyl. In through the nose. But does it come to that? Is that the low bar that we have? In through the nose, out through the toes. I don't even know what fentanyl is. It's some kind of painkiller. Let it go. Fentanyl smoke. One more time, in through the nose, out through the toes. Hold it. right, we're moving along here. I've got some surprises for you. I've got a game show for you. I don't even know. I'm not even sure what's going to happen, but I know that there's some breaking news. Okay, so we got breaking news today. Very important stuff that I have discovered. 2 breaking news stories. One is Control-Alt-Delete on the keyboard. Control-Alt-Delete has turned 40. Yeah, who knew? The time has flown by so fast, and apparently the Control-Alt-Delete, which is on a Windows computer, if you do that, you can now, lock your screen, or you can change your password. There's so many different things you can do with that. It was first invented by an IBM programming person, a coder. He didn't even know it was going to be a big deal. He's now famous for it. So famous that I don't even know his name. His name is actually David Bradley. David Bradley. He's a superstar in the coding world for writing this code that makes Control-Alt-Delete. 40 years ago, he's still signing keyboards today. There was a story in, I don't know, Wall Street Journal, I don't know, someplace. But anyway, what happened was he just had a task list of all these things that he had to do one day, and one of the things was when they reboot their computers, the programmers, it took so long, they needed something to just reset it. So he was like, well, let's find the keys that are farthest away from each other, and I'll just program this. He programs it in like 10 minutes. So it just goes to show you, sometimes small menial tasks that you're doing become monumentally important, change the world. Bill Gates didn't even know it was in Windows, apparently, because he said it was like a mistake. But people were getting the blue screen of death, which is essentially your screen turns blue and your computer doesn't work anymore. And apparently Control-Alt-Delete fixed that. So that's how it became very, very popular. And we're still using it today, 40 years later. Thank you. Why is Control-Alt-Delete so great? Because it saves you from lots of troubles. I think maybe people can agree, waiting for fentanyl to be my water. He's getting sued. Is the guy getting sued? No, he's not getting sued. Maybe somebody is, probably. Control-Alt-Delete is a great shortcut. I think we've given enough time to that shortcut in Windows. One other thing, breaking news, and I think my guest might have something to say about this, but in the Wall Street Journal, it was reported that teenage girls are coming into the doctor's office, and they have Tourette's. A lot of them they have these weird tics that they're doing, and it's just happening more and more and more. And apparently, tics like this are only really male-dominated. Like it's mostly boys that come in with these kind of Tourette's kind of symptoms. But now it's just been a flood all over the world of teenage girls with Tourette's, and they're trying to figure out why this is happening. And it turns out they all had something in common. Guess what it is in the chat room? Maybe I'm afraid to ask. But what they had in common was they are big TikTok fans. Yeah. So they're getting their tics from TikTok. I don't know. Maybe they'll be getting tox next. I don't know. Tox. Maybe it's toxic. I don't know. But they apparently it's not only just from. Why is TikTok? Why is TikTok? Why is TikTok? Yes. TikTok. Right. You guessed it. You guessed it. Jose is bicomputerous. So what it is it's not only just because they're watching short movies and watching really fast and making them kind of go into these weird tics, but it's also they're watching people. I guess there's a lot of videos of people with Tourette's on TikTok, and apparently, I don't know, it's a behavior that you can pick up from studying, I guess. I don't know. Maybe you think that there'd be a lot of it would spread. We'd all have Tourette's. My guest today might have Tourette's. I'm going to ask her because she does say weird things every once in a while, and she's kind of an odd bird, and I think you probably know who I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Gini Sikes. Gini Sikes! There she is! Oh my God, I took you right in. What a surprise it is to see you! Always have surprises on the show.
Yes, I do have Tourette's. It's funny you mentioned that.
Tell me about it. You do weird things every once in a while. You just like will throw something out. And I know you had exploding head syndrome. Is this a part of it?
Right. Maybe. My ex-husband used to call it benign Tourette's because I don't swear. I just make weird noises. And I might meow like a cat. Like I had to tell people when I worked in an office, I would have to say, just when I get lost in concentration, I may make some noises, and they're like, well, big deal. And I was like, no, it's kind of like, I'm typing.
No.
Stuff like that.
No.
Yeah.
That would be annoying. I think it'd be a little bit annoying.
I always got moved.
Yeah. Well, you could also, tell them they just have to deal with it because, what can you do about it? What can you do? You can't do anything about it. Did you ever make clucking sounds? Like a
Well, I do quacking.
You do quacking?
Quack, because that's what ducks do when they see you. If they like you, they start out low. They go quack, 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 quack. Oops, sorry.
So,
but that's what they do. It starts out small.
Howard just fainted. Howard fainted because he was so excited. So, I don't know what people.
Do you know that chimps?
Yeah, tell me about
chimps. Actually, I did an article on chimps that could speak. For they trained them to do sign language and stuff. But they also have this habit when chimps see food, they can't control themselves and they pant hoot, which is ooh, 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 and it gets louder.
Yeah.
So they will cover their mouths to stop other chimps from hearing them. So it's like Tourette's. So they'll see food and they'll go, ooh, 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 ooh.
And they don't want the other chimps to know that there's food? Is that it? Because they might take it?
Yes.
Wow, that's
really
interesting.
true.
I want to show you something that's really cool. It's these capybaras have overrun a town in a neighborhood in Argentina. There's so many capybaras. They don't. Do you know about this?
I saw something in the news. Do they know why? Was it sudden?
It's a good question. I don't know. It's just there's a ton of them. They're rodents, so maybe they've just overrun. But I would kind of like it to have. They're so cute. They're so cute.
You know what they look like, and and I'd never seen these before in Portland. I saw this animal. I'd never seen them. It was a nutria, and they're from. They look a lot like these. They're smaller, but they have blood red buck teeth.
Oh my God! Look at this.
And
this is a pelican trying to eat a capybara.
Oh wow, man!
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really.
It's funny because somebody made a really weird video out of this. They're called Ishal's Pet. I don't know what it is, but this has been making the rounds.
That's great.
Do you think he's really trying to eat him, or do you think he's trying to hug him with his
Yes,
mouth?
I probably as seen if it can.
They ask you notice how much you have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never.
I don't know what is
happening.
This is mouth.
Anyway, so that's that. Now
Oh my God, he's eating your hair.
Even when he was so tiny and fragile, he was always a little ball of fire.
This is what I've always
It truly was hard to believe that he was actually a horse. I stood there in awe when I walked in, which is how I discovered that she had delivered.
What is the deal with these horses? Are they a special breed of
miniature
horses?
Protective mother.
All miniature animals are created from runs.
Oh, they are.
That's what I've been told. So they're all have the potential for being very unhealthy. Like teacup anything. Maybe
like
over
the
time they
little
get better, but I just don't think having a horse that small is probably healthy. But what do I know?
I always wanted. I hear there's. I never understood why there aren't more people that have these as pets. But maybe, I don't know. Maybe people want to ride a horse if they have it. Maybe they're temperamental. I don't know. But I definitely have always wanted.
Well, could be. I don't know if you can house train a horse.
Oh, that's a good.
I have no
point.
idea. You can't house train ducks.
You can or can't?
You cannot.
But birds have no control over their excrement, right?
No sphincter muscle.
No sphincter muscle. I want to show you one other thing. It's this weird dancing bird that Vernus Clear sent me. I didn't know whether it was real or not. It's hard to say because it looks.
It's real.
You think so?
Yeah, because I had a parakeet that looked a lot like that.
And it would do stuff like this, just kind of mess with you like that?
Well, that's not a parakeet. It's but yeah, they'll do stuff like that. Especially birds like doing this thing. It's a mating thing.
But it's like a peekaboo thing. This
yes,
lady,
that's a very smart bird.
It is a smart bird, I think. That's neat. It's a cockatoo, maybe? Cockatoo?
Yes, a cockatiel. Okay, the small version.
It just keeps doing it too. Is that Howard O'Ronan in the background there?
What are you doing?
It is.
Yeah, that's Howard. All right, so moving along, we got to get to the contest. So first of all, I want to say, when is your next show? It says right there, next show Friday, 7 p.m., Rooftop, 6099 Sunset Boulevard. Gini Sikes.
It's Friday the 29th.
Friday the 29th of October.
This is going to be a nice one. It's the woman who puts on the Fuck It shows.
Really?
Your guest, Jessica Winter, will be there.
Jessica Winter will be there. Wow, that's pretty exciting. Looks like Greg Werdler woke up this morning a little hoarse. He is the king of one-liners. Whose Rooftop is it?
It's just called the Rooftop Sunset or Sunset Rooftop at 6099. And it is a very fun place.
What's below the rooftop?
Sorry?
You got to have something below the rooftop, right?
A building, I suspect.
A building. And what is it? Is it a building that we know? Like what's near there? Just for people that...
it's near Gower Studios. That's just all I know.
Okay.
Yeah, Sunset and Gower.
That's cool.
And it's on the roof, and they have nice drinks, is what I've heard.
They have nice drinks. Do they have little horses, though, is what I want to know. Because that would really get people in to a comedy show. Wouldn't it? I think
yes, it would.
They'd have more little horses. All right, so let's get on to the contest. So this is, I brought you in because you're a specialist. Because you come from the Midwest. You come from Wisconsin. You know your fairgrounds. You're very familiar with fairgrounds, I'm sure, growing up. You went to many fairs. What is your experience? Have you had a lot of fairs?
Well, growing up in Wisconsin, well, first of all, I'm a specialist in bad food.
You are.
That comes with Wisconsin. Yeah. Wisconsin's, like the deadly dairy state. But we eat a lot of meat, human meat.
Jeffrey Dahmer?
Jeffrey Dahmer, Ed Gein, Gene Wilder.
Gene Wilder? There's not a serial killer named Gene Wilder, is there?
Gene Wilder played Willy Wonka, who lured kids with candy and then drowned them in a river of chocolate.
Wait a minute. That sounds like a horror movie. He was
Willy Wonka is
growing up.
There's a name that screams pedophile.
He just ate the
Willy
bad
Wanker.
Kids. He ate the bad kids. Or maybe
But anyway, Wisconsin's a big fair place. And our fairs always have farm animals and then lots of fried, like I think Chuck put on fried cheese. A lot of fried cheese.
Okay, that's one thing I've noticed in putting together this contest is that there's a lot of fried stuff going on out there in the world. I haven't been to a lot of fairs. I've only been to the Puyallup Fair, I believe, which is the Washington State Fair. It's a good one. And but you
guys have farm animals there too.
Oh yeah,
don't you?
Got cheese. and we've got milk, and we've got.
Oh, and then the carny men that always look like they're pedophiles.
There's a lot. Or they look like
they always are like winking at the real young girls.
Oh my goodness. Well, they're on the road a lot. They got to meet people somewhere, right? And okay, so let's get into this thing. It is called State Fair Food. It's brought to you by Slob 90X. It's Gini versus the hummingbirds.
Ooh.
All right, here it is. So let me see if I can get the chat room. Maybe I can get the chat room up here. I don't know what's going on with that. I thought it was up there. Here we go. Okay, so I got the chat room happening.
Okay.
And they can, chime in, try and tell us what these things are. So I'm going to show you a picture of the item.
Do I have to be fast?
You have to be fast. The people are delayed in the chat room. We already have one guess, elephant ears, which is probably a pretty good guess. I'm going to start out with the sort of easy ones, and then it's going to move to the much more difficult ones, the really high-end fair food.
The high end of the low end.
The high end of the low end. Here we go. So this one. There's one.
Funnel cake.
Funnel cake. I'm going to give that to you. Okay, that's good. I mean, that was fast, really fast. And people were trying to guess ahead of time. Elephant ears.
Who's the hummingbird? Is that a Ganell? Is the hummingbird?
Everyone in the chat room is hummingbird.
Oh, got it.
Everyone on the screen is lunch therapy. And I can't really guess because I made the thing. Funnel cake. You got it. That was good. So you're probably feeling pretty smart now, right?
No, not necessarily.
I mean, because it's
just hungry. I feel hungry.
hungry for grease.
Oh, snow cones.
Snow cones.
Or icy.
You get another one. I mean, it's really kind of unfair to the hummingbirds when they're this easy. But it's going to get harder. I'm going to... can you tell me
fried... Benet? A fried something with sugar on it.
Yeah, it's a fried something with sugar. But saying fried something really doesn't get you very far in this game. Because
a Benet, a Danish... that must be a regional word.
I'm going to give it to Guignel because he guessed
it. Guignel. Is that an elephant ear?
That is an elephant ear. You're a little too late. A little too late.
No.
Got it.
Well, he gets it,
you
of
read
course.
it. Oh, you read it. Yeah, it wasn't a guess. So it's 2-1. Hummingbirds have 1. That was pretty damn good. Pam says fried bread, which essentially it's all fried bread. A lot of it. Some of it is.
Just keep saying fried bread, Pam. You'll be right.
Right, exactly. All right, let's see what else we got here. Okay, look at this. This one's a little tougher. They're round. They're kind of
fried round balls.
Yeah, fried round balls. Do we think they are?
I don't know, man. There must be sweet. They have sugar on them, but yeah, looks like they have ketchup on them too.
Oh my God, do they have ketchup on them?
I don't know. Doesn't it look like ketchup and sugar?
It does. Fritters.
There, Todd Lee's got it, I think.
Munchkin donuts, donut holes, garlic balls. We still
garlic balls.
I'll give you a clue. It's very simple. It's a very simple thing, and it's like imagine if you were Elvis, and you were like, I want to have the most simple kind of Elvis type food. I don't have time to grill cheese. I don't have time for bread. I want the basics.
Fried grease.
It's close.
Fried grease,
it's grease that comes in like a cube, like a rectangle shape.
Fat, fried fat.
Fat. You put it on toast. Fried butter. Kamala got it. Fried.
Oh, good one.
Butter.
That's fried butter with ketchup and
Texas
butter.
State Fair. Deep
fried butter. Jesus.
Butter. So that's,
everybody wants to die of clogged arteries.
I know. Well, I think you go to the fair to do, it's like Vegas. You go there to do the things that you would never do. And it's sort of.
You're like gambling with your life.
Do you think it's become like a perversion? I think it's a perversion almost.
Fried fat and then alcohol.
Fried fat and alcohol. How about this? Seems simple enough.
Meat on a stick.
It is meat on a stick.
Pork chop.
Pork chop on a stick. You got it. Lunch therapy gets.
That's gross, man.
That is.
Well, I don't know why it's gross. It's just because it's on a stick. Oh, Iowans love their pigs.
Apparently, every fair has its specialty?
Yeah, Wisconsin is fried cheese curds.
Fries cheese curds. I don't even know what cheese curds are. Is that like cottage cheese?
No, it's like, they're like the shape of a Cheeto. They're like this, and then they're fried.
Well,
God, my hands look like a crab crawling on the sea.
It's like you have the
like
Kung Fu
T.S. Eliot.
T.S. Eliot. Oh, are you doing the love song of Alfred J. Prufrock?
Yes, that's what I was just thinking. I'm a crab crawling. Never mind.
See, don't even. Howard is not the only one that can do.
Pigs are very smart and sweet, Camilla, but they will eat people.
They will?
And I know how I learned that. I was in a psychology class, and somebody said something about pigs eating people, and I started laughing, and the woman next to me and said pigs ate my uncle.
Oh no!
And I felt very bad.
Oh no!
She said he had a heart attack, and then they ate him. But
that's a great story for Saturday night, I think. So what about this? This looks like
fried shrimp. That looks like shrimp. Yeah, a shrimp shake.
That one looks like shrimp. I'm not even sure what it is. I think it's some kind of Creole kind of thing.
Yeah, it's like a Creole cereal bowl. Shrimp and rice for breakfast.
Kamala says, I hope they eat all the fucking people.
Well, they will if they could.
They could probably clean up the earth a little bit, right?
Well, they should, because they're, yeah.
Did you hear about Captain Kirk going into space and what he said afterwards?
No, I didn't hear what he said.
It was crazy because I was like, don't send Captain Kirk to space. All last Tuesday, I was just like, you can't do it. You're just going to ruin everything because what if he dies? Just ruin everything. I mean, as if things aren't bad enough. But they sent him up there, and it was really interesting because I was like, why should they send actors into space? And now I know, because actors feel, and they could feel the deep, profound feeling of what it is to be in space. I really believe this because everybody else that's gone up there, they're like, wow, this is great. I'm flying out in the world. He was looking out the window and then looking back just like horrified. And when he got
do they have footage of this?
Yeah, they have him in the capsule. Everybody's floating around, and he keeps looking out the window and turning back and be like, what? And because what he seems to have realized was
he's not the center of the universe.
We're not the center of the universe. And what he said is the 50 miles or so that they blasted through, when they blasted through to space, he said all of a sudden he realized all life was going away and you were just going into blackness where there is death. He was calling it death. I mean, it really kind of, space, the final frontier. It's like, he's like space.
I'm surprised they let him up there. He must be in good health that they let him up there because he's quite old.
He's 90 years old. Chuck says he has a droopy lip. I mean, I hope that when I'm 90, I have a lip at all, right? Boney doesn't have lips at all.
I hope that when I'm 90, I'm like not even thinking about lips, that I'm gone. I'm in the black hole that Kirk was talking about. No, it's a tub of shrimp and rice. That's shrimp and rice, and that's New Orleans breakfast.
Shrimp and grits.
There you
Sunday.
go. Shrimp and grits Sunday. I said cereal bowl.
I don't think anybody gets a point for that, but I think the fact that it's a Sunday really makes it fair food.
Yeah.
But they would call that a Sunday.
We didn't win. Okay. I'll go for it.
How about this?
Oh, God.
This is kind of
looks like Vegemite.
It does, doesn't it? Anybody want to take a whack at this one? It's a sandwich.
A bee?
It's got a particular kind of thing in it. I don't even know what that is. Is it over ice cream? I think this is, do they have ice cream with mayonnaise on it? That's what I would want. Spam sandwich.
I don't think it's a spam.
I don't think anybody's going to get this one.
Pink.
I don't think anybody's
But it's helpful.
You have to be from this place. I don't know where this is.
It's human flesh.
Okay, the Jeffrey Dahmer sandwich.
It's an Ed Gein sandwich.
It's the Delaware Scrapple sandwich.
Oh, you know what Scrapple is?
What is
Scrapple? Is just Scrapple's whatever they find on the floor at the butcher. Like at the slaughterhouse. It is literally anything you find on the floor and they mix it up.
Meatloaf. Ha ha. I think shit on a shingle is probably the closest one. But I don't know exactly if that's Scrapple as well.
Yeah, and shit not even on a roof shingle, but like on a herpes shingle.
Oh, God. A herpes shingle. Scrapple sandwich. All right, pumpernickel. It does look like pumpernickel on some Wonder Bread. Medical waste. All right, let's move on to the next one.
Medical waste is good.
Points. Yeah, I like medical waste.
That looks like prosciutto
These
with
are
cabbage in
impossible
it.
to guess. Yeah,
that looks like prosciutto with a red onion and some cabbage.
Yeah, it does. It does look a little like that. There's no way that we can get. Well, I can guess this one thing because I think it's got
pig.
Well, what's a root? I think it has something to do with a Reuben, right? Doesn't that look like that kind of meat that they put in a Reuben and then sauerkraut?
Oh, maybe. I thought it looked like ham.
It's a pickle.
Ham.
There's a pickle.
Ham. Oh, ham stuffed cabbage.
Danielle says there's a
pickle. Cabbage stuffed ham.
Pam says, "What is scrapple?" Did we decide what scrapple was? Oh no,
scrapple is
the stuff.
Scrapple is the stuff on the floor of a slaughterhouse.
Oh, is that true, Ginny?
That's what my dad told me.
How trustworthy is he? Reuben pickle dog.
Reuben pickle dog.
It's a pickle dog. I don't know. There doesn't seem to be a dog in there. Maybe there is. You never know. Okay, how about this one?
A bagel hamburger. A bagel cheeseburger.
It's close.
A Jew burger.
It's close. It's close.
Hebrew unorthodox bagel. Bagel beef, bagel cheeseburger, bagel burger.
Todd Lee apparently got the Reuben, so we're at 3 to 3.
Gluten-free Reuben.
So you better get this one.
Oh, gluten-free.
You better get this one.
Bagel. I don't know. It's a cheeseburger on a bagel.
That's
so
what
we have
you
to
would
get the
think,
name.
but it's not. It's not.
Oh, it's not?
No, it looks like a cheeseburger on a bagel, but it's a little different. It's a little different.
So the meat is different. The meat is
Howard's
different.
like, did she really say cheeseburger? Did she really say that? I don't know. I don't know whether she said that or not. It's a whole Whopper. Oh, Chuck got it. Chuck got it. Todd got it. Hummingbirds have 4.
A donut burger?
It's a donut burger.
I never even heard of it. That's a donut. Wow, it looks like a bagel. Donut burger. Man.
It's a donut burger.
Is
and
revolting.
That's actually a Krispy Kreme donut. And
you know what this is? This
is
basically putting any food groups that don't belong together, like, ketchup and Cracker Jacks. Like, just think of anything that doesn't belong. But, I bet you could sell ketchups on Cracker Jacks at a fair.
Yeah. Well, this is a real honest to God thing. And when I read the article on it, they said that it's healthy. Like they were saying it was healthy. How could you look at that and say it's healthy? The guy said it's healthy. It's like a slider. That's what he said.
Well, it's healthier than sticking a knife in your throat.
Yeah. Danielle's guessing the next one, I think, because it's so
oyster
hard to be
yogurt. Yes,
oyster
exactly.
Yogurt. It's like fish.
That's exactly
fish jello.
Yes. Ganelle, yes, exactly.
That's totally right. Okay, let's see what else.
Oyster yogurt. That's good, actually.
Okay, this is kind of a tricky one. It's really an easy a thing, but you'd be like, wait, can you do that?
Is it fried? Ooh, that looks nasty. It looks like balls cut off of something and put in blood and then with some whipped cream on top. But I mean like human balls. That is really nasty. Or monkey balls.
Nasty. So the thing about it is, if somebody told you what this was, you wouldn't even be able to picture it. You'd be like, well, you can't really do this. You can't fry
meatballs? Oh, you can't fry that.
You'd be like, you can't fry that.
Oh,
so this is
fried cinnamon cherries?
This is kind of their excuse for that, and I think it's a little bit of a cheat.
I like Pam's guess.
Fried cinnamon cherries with whipped cream. That seems good, like the maraschino cherries. That seems like something they would do. Yeah. They just fry maraschino cherries. They put them in a
parfait of wonder.
What do you think the liquid is?
Well, is it red?
Is it? It's kind of brown, I think.
Oh, brown. What is it? Maple syrup?
No. I mean, okay. I'm gonna.
Okay, I think it's time for you to tell us.
All right, I'm going to tell you. Liquor. It seems like it would be liquor. No, this is actually, I'm going to tell you all because I don't think we're going to get it unless I really give you clues. It is a fried Coke. It's kind of cheating, isn't it? It's really a bunch of fried stuff sitting in a little bit of Coke.
Yeah. God, that is grotesque. I mean, you know, they have, do you know that they have Fresca fried chicken?
Fresca fried, they put it in the batter? What?
Yes. And they have Coke fried meat too. I mean, I know they do that. I mean, I know people have told me they've had Fresca
it's like
fried
beer
chicken.
Battered chicken, probably. But they put Coke in
But
there.
I guess for alcoholics.
Okay, this is a kind of a beautiful thing here.
It must be from Texas.
It is from Texas. Texas, I've noticed Texas has a lot of this stuff. A lot of this state fair stuff. It's a big deal.
It looks like the Jesus fish on the back of a car.
It looks,
you know, like that.
Or it looks like another animal, which is known in Texas.
Oh, armadillo. An armadillo cake and a fried armadillo pastry.
Kamala got it too. You guys both got it, but I think Ginny got it first. I don't know. I mean, there's no way you're going to guess what it's actually called. It is the Texas State Fair armadillo cookie butter ice cream sandwich. I'm going to give you a point just for something.
Kind of dumb to have an ice cream sandwich with because it has all those holes in the, that's dumb. It's going to drip out of the hole.
I bet it's good though.
Oh, yeah, it's good for your fingers.
I would like it, but roadkill surprise. All right, let's see. I think that might be oh no, there's this one. This one's really weird. No one can get this one either, I don't think.
This is weird?
If someone gets this one.
It just looks like chocolate and coconut.
Free shirt for sure.
Fried.
There's a shirt on the line for this one. or I don't
shirt?
know, maybe a Slob 90X shirt. If somebody can get this, there's a Slob 90X shirt in your mailbox. I'm so delayed, even more than Ganelle and everyone else. Boney's like lagging. Deep fried steak sandwich. So it's a fried something, but you'd be like, what? Why would you fry that?
Okay.
There's no way.
Fried liver. Fried
crickets cake.
Fried chocolate.
Meat pie. It looks like meat, but it's actually not. And it's not any kind of animal.
It's not chocolate?
Okay, I'll just say, it is a fried diet food.
Nutella?
It's close. On TV sometimes they have, oh, wow, I lost so much weight on the diet.
It's a fried Jenny Craig meal?
It's close.
Fried.
I don't know why they would fry this. I don't know who buys it. I don't know what goes on with this stuff. I think I'm going to have to tell you. It is a deep fried Slim Fast bar.
Oh.
I don't understand this. It's like real too. It's a real thing. Somebody's making money for doing that. Jenny Craig.
This basically tells you that people will eat anything if you fry it.
Yeah.
You could fry, whatever, like gum off the bottom of your shoe and somebody would eat it.
I think we should, it's funny you mentioned that. Because
gum off the bottom of your shoe.
This.
Oh my God. This is horrifying. I'm going to eat after this too.
You are? I'm not going to eat the rest of the day after this. I feel like so full of fried.
Is it cotton candy underneath?
Fried fungi. Fried gum. Kamala got it. Fried gum. Have you ever had fried? Have you ever had?
What? Wait. Fried gum meaning somebody looks like somebody chewed it, like they drew a whole mess of it and then stuck it on.
Fried cotton candy.
That's what I thought it was, Todd.
Have you ever had the ice cream, the bubblegum ice cream?
I don't like it. Yes, I have.
You have. Yeah. No one likes it, right? Recently in the Free Guy movie, have you seen Free Guy? It's a new movie that's out. Free Guy and his girlfriend, they go have bubblegum ice cream. They both love it. They love it. I had a friend. We were at I think we were on Bainbridge Island or someplace, and we were in an ice cream place. And Doug O'Donnell is his name, and he was there trying to figure out what kind of ice cream he wanted. And this little girl came up and was like, "I want to have the bubblegum ice cream. I want to have the bubblegum ice cream." And the dad, of course, said, "No, you can't have the bubblegum ice cream. It's disgusting." It's blue, by the way, kind of like this.
Right.
And so then, we were in high school or college, so we were kind of assholes. And he said, "I'll take 2 scoops of the bubblegum ice cream." And I thought, well, what's he going to do? Give it to the girl? But he didn't. He got it and he just ate it right in front of her. And his face was all blue. And she was just sitting there looking at him in awe as she's like, "Someday I'll be an adult like Doug O'Donnell and I can eat whatever I want to." And maybe that's what the fair food's all about. Everybody's going, "I can eat whatever I want. No one can tell me what to do."
My mother bought blue ice cream, like when we were all grown up and nobody wanted it. And she tried to give it to the dog and the dog wouldn't eat it either.
Do you ever do that where you're like going to give something to the animal and you're like, "Oh, I can't give them that. That's disgusting. That'll be bad for them." And it's something you're eating. You know what I mean?
Like blue ice cream.
Like blue ice cream. Like you would never give that to a dog, but you might sit there and eat it in front of a girl.
My mother did.
Kind of assholes. We should have that printed on a shirt in college. Yeah. When you send your kids off to college, just put it on the back of their shirt. I'm kind of an asshole. Give me some time. All right.
I think everybody could wear that.
Yeah, I think everybody. Maybe we should all have shirts like that. They should just put it on shirts just by default. I don't know what
the hummingbirds won.
They won. I think they won. I mean, we can't have any more. This is impossible to guess. This is a North Carolina State Fair Twinks. It's a Twix stuffed bacon wrapped Twinkie. That's got to be the thing that's going to close us out. Yes. Whew. I think the hummingbirds won. Congratulations.
They did.
Yeah, they totally won. It was a tough contest too. And there was some
for the prize you get one of each of those items.
Yeah, I don't know who the individual who won is.
And we film you eating it.
Send them a box of grease. Appetizing. I just want to show you a couple more things before we move on. I know this is some pumpkin spice mobile oil. There's this guy. I mean, I found this on.
This is a joke.
Instagram. There's this thing called the Obvious Plant Store, and it's a guy who made products, and this is a totally Camel is very happy that they won. Yeah, you all won, even in the delay. Yeah, he makes fake products and he puts them in stores, and so you'll just be walking along and all of a sudden you'll see this thing, pumpkin spice.
That's brilliant.
Oil. It's brilliant, and like he'll have just like one Skittle. Just one.
That's great.
This is hilarious. And you can actually go to the website. There's a website. No pockets. You get nothing. Go away.
You get nothing.
Some of these are his. Some of them are, I'm not sure. This might be his too. Aquarium Gravel Hot Pockets. Oh, this one's funny. I don't know if he made this one, but I just found this super funny. Stay Alive. You ever heard of this game? Stay Alive, the survival game? Oh, it was something when we were kids. The ultimate game of waking up every goddamn day and doing the same shit over and over again. Fuck me. Anyway, this stuff cracks me up. And then Pringles cigarette butt flavor. Imagine if you're
That's
in the
great.
store and they have cigarette butt flavor. Okay, and then it's the last one, Chugger's Cottage Cheese. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining in today in the fair quiz. Thanks, Ginny, for being here. Ginny's show is on Friday, 7 p.m.
October 29th.
2nd?
9th.
Oh, it's not this week.
29th.
It's next week.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. October 29th.
It'll be a good one.
I think there's a link in the chat, in the show notes. If there's not, I'll put it there. You have enough time. Chugger's Cottage Cheese. I do love this too. It's hilarious. I like people that do weird things like say birds aren't real. Those kind of people crack me up. And I think there should be more people like that, even though it's misinformation and it's confusing and it's a terrible world that we're living in. Okay, thanks, Ginny, for being here.
Thank you.
And we'll see you at the show on the roof that has no building underneath. It's just a roof just floating up there in space. How do they, wait, one question. How do you get up to the roof? Do you know? You don't know.
I believe there's an elevator.
There's an elevator that takes you up to the roof? Okay. We don't, I mean, you're making that up, but okay. Just go there.
It's called 6099 Sunset Rooftop.
Okay, cool. All right, I'm going to dance this out. Ginny, I'm going to let you off the hook for the dance out, and I will see you all in the dance room. This is House of the Rising Sun. It's the hand pan version. Thanks everybody for being here today. This guy's awesome. Mystic Hang. I think this is him on both sides. I'm pretty sure, unless he has a twin brother. Plays the hand pan. Thought we needed a little hand pan. Saturday night, we're going to have the backwards show. Anyone wants to tell a scary story, please let me know. Hit me up however you can. Let me know that you want to tell a scary story and I'll put you in the lineup. It was a tough quiz, but you know how many birds were nailed. Talk about the Kung Fu grip. That was something our G.I. Joes had when we were kids. I'll talk about that another time. Shake it. I gotta shake it to some hand pan. It's hard. I dance the same no matter what. Cam, you gotta come on and tell a scary story. Chuck's got one too. All right. Hit me up. Let me know your story. Friday, we have Jordan Danko as the guest, and he is a master of dialects. We're going to learn how we can speak like all kinds of different people from all over the country. All over the country? Yeah, all over the country and all over the world. Now I'll shut up as we dance it out. See you on Friday. Have a great week. Dialect teacher. He's going to show us all the secrets to have wacky accents and wacky dialects and fool people, and it's going to be super fun.